Hello students, this is Manikanta. In our previous class, we discussed about evolution of the earth and internal structure of the earth. In the initial stage of the earth was in molten stage. In the molten stage, it was very hot. In the initial stage, earth was in molten, hot liquid. Okay. Earth was in the shape of a ball and very hot. After that, some changes occurred. The heavier particles are tended to go to bottom and the light particles go to the top and cool. After that, form a layer. The layer is called crust. The outermost layer is called crust. And also we will discuss about the main layers of the earth. So the main layers of the earth is crust, mantle and core. And core also divided into two sublayers. One is outer core and another one is inner core. Okay, and also we will discuss about the thickness of the each and every layer. Okay, so in this class we will discuss about movements of the earth crust. So if you observe the world map from left to right, if you observe the world map from left to right, we can observe some bodies, some physical properties, some continents: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and also some ocean bodies: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and also having some natural bodies. Okay, but several hundreds of the years we are observing this map. Here a question arises: do the earth is like this only since its formation? The answer is given by a person. His name was Alfred Wegener. Alfred Wegener, he was a German meteorologist and geographist in early 20th century. In 1912, he propounded a theory, that is continental drift theory. The German geographist Alfred Wegener, he proposed a theory, continental drift theory. With the help of this theory, he explained the movements of the earth crust. Okay, so I will show you how he explained to us. Okay, here four maps. Here observe four maps: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the first map, look at this one, the first map. Now, according to this map, Earth was formed only two masses. According to this map, the Earth was formed only two masses. One is solid mass, another one is liquid mass. Solid mass means completely land part. Liquid mass, oceans. Okay, around this land part there present water. That is entire land mass covered with the water. and this was only the land part, and there was no divisions in this particular land, okay. No. So this German geographist Alfred Wegener, he called this as supercontinent. The geographers this called as supercontinent. Alfred Wegener called this was supercontinent. Okay. When our Earth was like this? In 2020 million years ago. 2020 million years ago, our Earth was like this. Okay. Only one land part. Around the land part was water present. Only the land part. Here, observe that carefully. Only one land part. Around the land part was water present. Okay. Around the land part was water present. So Alfred called this as super land mass. Super land mass or supercontinent. So this is called Pangaea. In Greek, it is a Greek word. Means whole world. Means whole land. Okay. Pangaea, it is a Greek word. Means whole land. Next, the second map. Okay. Then after some interior vibrations and the internal disturbances took places in interior part of the Earth. There was a change here. Here look at second one. Here one red color line is given. Okay. That means the Earth was divided into two parts. This line divides the super land mass into two parts. Actually, first of all, the whole land mass was in one part only. That is called Pangaea. Okay. After that, it divided into two parts. Northern part, southern part. Okay. First, only one land part around the land water was present. So the land part is called Pangaea or supercontinent. After that, it divides it into two parts. So the northmost part is called Laurasia. Laurasia or Angara land. And the northmost part of the land is Laurasia and Angara land, and the southmost part is called as Gondwana. Gondwana land. Okay. Gondwana. What are the present in the north part? Is Laurasia or Angara. The south part is Gondwana. In Laurasia, there was North America. In the north part, Laurasia, North America, Greenland, and all Eurasia continents are in there. At the same time, coming to the Gondwana, South America, Africa, Madagascar, Australia, Antarctica. So these are the continents are in there. Okay. So these two blocks are separated by one line. And he proposed to what divided this map into two blocks. That was a sea. It was sea. And he named that it was Tethys Sea. It was very shallow sea part. it divides the supercontinent into two parts. Okay, after this divides, that the latter look at third one and fourth one maps also. Still many divisions took places. After the second one, looking, observe the third one and fourth one. Still many divisions took places. Because of the interior vibration of the earth, places will move and collide with the plates are moved, one moves and collide with each other. So look at the third map. You can observe this. North America separated. Okay, North America separated, and Australia separated, Africa separated. But North America separated, Africa separated, but Europe, Asia, Australia are not separated. Okay, so some plates separated and forms continent. Then afterwards, still because of interior disturbances, what happened? Now this present map will come into existence. Okay, some plates are separated, forms a continent. Then afterwards, still because of interior disturbances, now this present map comes into existence. Okay, students, thanks for watching. Sign out.